When I witnessed the Gorma Emperor break the 4 seals, I saw the living creatures, hooded kings adorned with horns that of a devil. From the north where the weather is cold, pestilence. Bellowing from the beast in the east, war. Emerging from the dirty south, famine. And rising from the west, y'all, death. These 4 representations of a biblical tupacalypse came forth to destroy the Dairanger and bring upon a new world order where Gorma reign. But ended up getting squashed by a dragon man riding a turtle boy. My name is James.
And I'm not Nicole.
And this is Mostly Speakin' Sentai. Hello, my name's James, like I told you before, and this is Mostly Speakin' Sentai, and guess what? Nicole ain't here, so the boys is gonna play, and I got the best boy, the best and saddest boy I know. Who is it? I'm telling you to say your name.
I know, I'm trying to think.
He like built you up and everything.
I know.
What is your name? It's my co-host.
Hello, my name is James.
Oh my God. It's my co-host from I'll Get There. We have Monse up in this place.
Monse.
The saddest boy I know.
Saddest boy
Speaking of which, TC, co-host on What the Hell Mouth, we were talking about you. Maybe it was on the podcast.
Oh.
We said, hey, we got to get Monse in this podcast. And she said, hey, don't tell Monse this, but hey, I'm going to tell you this. Said, she seems like real sad. Just by reading her tweets, it just, every single day is, oh man, it's the worst day. But then the next day seems to get worse.
Yeah.
That's your Twitter feed, baby.
Sad as hell.
_Monse. You figure out how
Yeah.
to spell it, even though it'll be in the goddamn show notes, you bitches. All right, let's get to our guests. You know them from the Quarter Eaters. They'll explain what that is. We have...
Hey, I'm Mike.
And I'm Gonzo.
Hey, guys, what is a Quarter Eater? And tell us about it.
Quarter eaters are diehard gamers, okay? We suck.
So you guys are online, you're playing games, stuff like Yahtzee and cricket, correct?
What the hell is cricket?
Cricket, what? What have we played so far, Gonzo? We've played Spyro. We played that on Twitch.
What have we
From
failed
start to-
at? Is that what you're asking us?
Oh my
All right.
God.
We played the first Spyro the Dragon on the Reignited. We did that on Twitch.
That only
from
took
beginning
about
to end.
13 hours.
14 hours exactly.
14 hours exactly. Goddamn Spyro. Who knew it could be so difficult?
That destroyed us. And then we also played Until Dawn recently on Twitch from the beginning to end.
Oh, that was actually a lot of fun.
That
Now,
was really
what
fun.
is Until Dawn? Because my knowledge of any video game stops around 2003.
That's fair. All right, so it's one of those like Sony Entertainment games where it's kind of a choose your own adventure type thing. And in this case, you're in charge of like 7 different lives instead of one person's life. So,
I like to describe it as a cinematic video game.
yes.
Okay, I think
exactly.
I know this YouTuber I
Did
watch.
you watch Bohemian Rhapsody?
No, I did not.
No. Are you familiar with the movie?
Yes.
The cast? Well, Rami Malek?
Yeah, Rami Malek. Yeah, he's
one of the main characters
Yeah,
in.
Okay,
yeah,
awesome.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think Metal Jesus Rocks talked about it. You guys familiar with Metal Jesus Rocks on YouTube?
I'm not.
He does vintage and retro video games, also current video games. He's just a YouTuber, but he's the greatest because there's zero pretension and he's just a happy guy. It's great. Except recently, hey guys, watch his videos because his gaming room got flooded a little bit and there's a bunch of mold in it. He needs that ad revenue, guys. Metal Jesus Rocks, all one word, on YouTube. Maybe check his Patreon. I don't know the URL.
All right, I'll check that out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Anyway,
he's really good.
Till Dawn. So there's a killer on the loose, and your choices, your decisions in the game will determine whether all your friends die or
Okay.
all your friends live.
Yeah.
Did all your friends die?
We lost 4.
Yes.
I think we lost 4 of them.
Hey, that's not too bad.
It was because they only died because of his choices. I was playing the game
That's
and
how
I
it's
was like,
happened for
I'm gonna
me.
do this, and then he's like, no, you should do that, and then he got people killed.
I just wanted to change things up a little bit. You gotta make it a little more.
I was trying to
interesting
keep
than just-
people alive,
Let's
right?
just do the main
Listen,
story thing.
If we're
You know, like,
ever
that's not
in
me.
in a position where like we're being chased by a serial killer, don't listen to him at all.
I'm a survivor. All right.
So you guys lost 4 friends. That's about how many friends I lost as a teenager to drugs and alcohol.
Oh my god.
Woo. We got deep real quick
Yeah,
there.
no, that happens every episode.
It does.
Oh yeah, what else? What else will I talk about this episode?
It's vasectomy.
Yeah, I won't
okay.
touch on that. I've beaten that horse. What else? Who will I talk about?
Your dreamboat, Tyler.
No, what? Oh, you.
Mason O'Charzak.
No, but who you touched on 2 of them.
The Tylers.
Yeah, my boys Tyler Wright and Tyler Bergquist, aka MC Deep. Check out his rap music, son. So, today we're talking about 4 episodes. Yeah, it was a lot of episodes.
Was
Hey,
indeed.
Monse, I'm glad you're here.
Thanks.
I'm glad you're my co-host today,
Oh.
taking this ride with me. You're the first ever guest co-host.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because this should come out before the Mostly Lovin' Lucha episode. That's out in March. It's
Wow.
just going to be co-hosts because Nicole will be gone and also doesn't like Los Luchadores. You guys should do a
My
podcast.
girl.
Yeah.
About hating.
Yes,
that
yeah.
show, yeah.
You guys, the series finale of that show, you two should come on and just talk shit about it the entire time.
I'm down.
Middle fingers up at Los Luchadores. That's what you guys are talking.
Yep.
But today we're talking about some great episodes, action-packed, bang, bang, bang episodes of Dairanger. And I got an episode summaries for you, and episode summaries. That's proper grammar, am I right?
Nailed it.
All right. Today we watched 4 episodes forming the Kameo / Daimugen saga titled Everyone's Here, the secret inside story of a mother and child's tears, the deadly fast-talking wanderer, and another hero comes forth. Come with a U, baby. And let me tell you, these are possibly the most action-packed episodes in all of Dairanger. First, we see Kazu is helping an old lady with her ramen stand because he was a runaway. I bet Monse wished Kazu would run away into her arms, but sadly, she doesn't own a ramen stand. Hey, if anyone has a ramen stand Monse could use to lure runaways to her, wait, that sounds bad. Please forget I
don't.
started that
Do
sentence.
not give me a ramen stand.
She'll eat it all anyway, right?
Yeah.
Also, right now in Chicago, it's actually pretty good weather as of late.
It is.
So you could be out there in a ramen stand. People
Good.
might come around from maybe Skokie, even that far away, and say, hey,
No.
give me that ramen, baby. We are then officially introduced to Kameo, or as Nicole and I have been calling him, Turtle Boy. Kameo loves turtles and getting in the ding-dang way. Also, doesn't know how to wash dishes. When we see that his face is sunken in and green, I just assume he contracted dysentery or cholera from eating off dishes he washed in a public city pond. Childs, animals, and grown homeless men pee in there. Bet I know someone who'd like to see a certain homeless runaway go pee.
Yeah.
Usually I make these kind of jokes about Nicole and Reen with me inside Reen's body, so maybe I should go more with that angle with Monse, but instead of a romantic thing, just say that Monse would respect me more as a friend if I were inside a pretty lady's body.
A lady?
Yeah, Reen is a lady.
Oh, yeah.
You,
Okay.
Monse hasn't been keeping up on Mostly Speakin
I have
Sentai,
not.
where I'm constantly saying, hey, Nicole, I wish I were in Reen's body with my consciousness because her and I would be a cuter couple that way. Because this body, no thank you, that I got right now. I have body dysmorphia. That's another thing.
Yay. That's another thing you talk about every episode.
I'm glad you explained that
Yeah.
because you just cheering my body dysmorphia.
I'm just a support.
Yeah, you're supportive of
Yeah.
my body image issues. You say, hey, James, at least you're owning it.
There you go.
But we then meet the 4 Gorma heavenly kings. But the only thing heavenly about them is the fact that they're so badass and clearly from hell with a capital H. But not just a capital H by itself, because that is hydrogen, or if you're on the streets, heroin. These jabronis were summoned up by the Emperor as servants to do as the trivium says. They then morph into a 4-headed Zyram for children nightmare being, and they try to nuke the Rangers. Homeboys can't do it because the Rangers have one thing on their side. They're favored by the writers of this show, baby. On to the next episode. Like the Chronic 2001, someone is fishing for kids, reeling in a big one. It's like watching Corey and Ryan Walcott playing bass fishing games on the PlayStation in 1991, or 1990, I mean. Except the bass are the kids, and I'm not filled with unbelievable boredom, because that's what it is watching 2 brothers play bass fishing games. A fast-talking wanderer is nabbing children for something Sailor Moon's villains would never attempt, enslaving children for simple slave labor.
1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish.
Yeah. Ko is napped too, and then gets beaten by some chump Gorma, and then shot him straight up backhands this kid. This, remember, is a children's show. We also see Ko's mother, who is revealed that she is not only from the Dai tribe, but she also did the dirty with a Gorma buff. If she weren't transparent, opacity around maybe 47%, I bet Reen would have given her daps with a nice high five or fist bump for slaying a little sexy Gorma daddy.
I tell you what, I'd watch that video.
Ooh, kinky. She then says that if she doesn't see Ko before he turns 10, he'll turn Gorma. Hey, Nicole, draw it up. That's a thing where I'm constantly saying to Nicole hey, whatever's on this show that I make up, you gotta draw it up. Creaky Neck is back too and gives them a freaking big-ass banjo and bazooki gun. Hey, guys. Let Hitman hit it, damn bitches. I'm listening to 2001 while writing this. Then Fast Talker steals the Ranger's weapon, much like the damn libtards and Democrats in Washington are trying to do to hard-working, red-blooded Americans. For real, we're trying to take your weapons as the coolest middle finger to you fucking Republicans. I don't know our guests' political leanings, so hey... You haven't walked out yet, so I can assume.
God damn it, Obama.
Then we see a hellhole that gives the Trivium dark spirit power from a hot spring geyser. It turns Shotum real big, like huge, and Rio blows himself up to show the Wanderer the Rangers are some psychopaths, like me in a mosh pit at a bingo hall in a hardcore show in high school, smashing a tin can on my head to bleed out and show these fucking emo kids who really is the hardest. That's a true story from my life. I was bleeding out in that mosh pit, and guess where everyone else was immediately once I started doing that? Away from the mosh pit, because they realized I was a crazy person.
Genius. Wait. What show?
Like at a
Cheers
emo
to
show, like a show.
Yeah, but who did you go see?
Insert Gino.
Draw Out Your Strength was in it, and my buddy Dakota Rust was the singer. He was like, draw out your fucking strength. And Eddie Bongs was on drums, fucking getting
That's
it
not
lit.
a real person.
Yeah, Eddie Bongs is a rapper
That is not a real
Eddie
person.
Bongs. Eddie, his name is Eddie Young, but he rapped under the name Eddie Bongs, and I produced his
Does
second
he get
mixtape.
zooted all the time?
He used to. He's clean and fucking built. He's stacked now. He's
as much as Mason or Chorzak?
no, he's even more built. It's
Okay.
or maybe not abs. Mason has more of a slender build, so his abs are more present. But Eddie Bongs, hell yeah, man. Dude also had a
Rip.
great Muskegon rap mixtape.
Okay.
It
Sounds like
was
a wrestler.
Eddie Bongs also.
Eddie Bongs.
He was a mixture between. I like to describe him as ODB and Ric
Oh.
Flair.
Okay.
That was his persona. Eddie Bongs, if you're listening, yeah, he would scream that. He had me sample in Ric Flair shoot promos. Yeah.
Wow.
Eddie Bongs, he knows what's up.
There you go.
Bokeh.
Bokeh. Where was I, guys? I don't know. Then Kazu gets a mask, and that turns him crazy. Crazy in love with a certain co-host of mine, I hope. It's revealed that Kameo is an ancient turtle chi beast who can heal other beasts inside his belly, but that does shatter Kameo's reality. Hey, it would anyone if you found out you're actually 6,000 years old and a big-ass turtle.
Big-ass turtle.
He's going to need lots of therapy, much like myself and every single co-host of every single podcast I'm on, except maybe Corwin. He seems pretty well-adjusted compared to all of these weirdos. Dairanger. That's it.
It's accurate.
Yeah. So I like to ask everyone that is on the podcast, what is your knowledge of Super Sentai or Power Rangers? How's your fandom fall into this? If it's nothing, that's totally fine. Like I said, everyone knows Nicole has only seen one episode of Power Rangers, and that was for this show. It was a Christmas episode. Guess what? A lot of Power Rangers fans are upset with me for showing her first experience with Power Rangers, a Christmas episode.
That's how it goes with any show. I would say that Power Rangers, like Mighty Morphin, Zeo, Turbo, and Space is about as far as I got in the Power
Not
Rangers.
Lost Galaxy?
I didn't get that far.
I was telling this
know.
on the right here.
Yeah,
I'm like,
he
how
was.
did you not watch Lost Galaxy?
Oh man, you didn't even watch Alien Rangers?
I haven't gotten there yet.
That's
No,
a
that was
thing.
that was in between Mighty Morphin and Zeo,
Yeah.
which means you saw.
Oh, I did see. Okay. Yeah.
No, I saw that. I just refused to talk about it.
What, Alien?
Alien Rangers.
No, talk about it, man.
I don't
It's
wanna talk
based
about
off
it.
from Kaku Ranger.
Kinda
You
weird.
gotta watch it.
But then
No.
you introduced me to
They
Zeo
all
Ranger.
sounded like they were
Yeah.
underwater and bubbly and stuff. I'm just like, nah. Moving on.
Yeah, James introduced me to Zoo Ranger, and
Yeah, when we should have been working, I was telling him to get on shoutfactorytv.com and watch this show. And then I just said, hey, watch this when you have a chance. And he was working from home and said, hey, James, I'm really loving this. And I said, shouldn't
You be
hey, maybe you're on lunch. I'm just going to say you're on lunch right now because this is a subtitled show, so you have to have some attention to it. It's
Yeah.
not like throwing on The Office in the background while you're trying to sleep.
there wasn't a lot going on that day.
Yeah, it might have been.
Actually, I think that might have been the day that everything was on fire. So like, I just
Oh,
couldn't
yeah.
sit back and watch
Yeah.
Those are the best days.
Those are
all the memes.
whenever at this company we worked at, everything would shut down, so we couldn't get emails or chats or just the internet shut off.
Oh yeah.
I think it was before I got there, or maybe when I was fresh to the department that we were in, someone forgot to pay the internet bill. So for like an hour, we just didn't have internet. They messed up the auto payment or something, or maybe a card or account switched over and they
or,
didn't
like,
update
expired.
it. Yeah.
Sounds amazing.
Yeah. That company, I'm not going to say anything about because someone here possibly still works for them. We don't know. This is coming out in maybe a month from now.
Fair.
But what's your affiliation with Power Rangers, or did you know about Sentai, Gonzo?
I had seen hundreds of Sentai clips, but never
Yeah.
actually watched the full episodes until today.
So
those
what'd you think?
4 episodes were the first full 4 episodes. I want to continue. Can we go back in there and watch it?
So you can watch these for free,
No.
completely legally. No sign up required. Go to shoutfactorytv.com or tubitv.com. Or if you have Xbox One or PlayStation 3 or 4, you got any of those?
Yes, sir.
Download the Tubi TV app. You can watch it. 3 commercials per episode. It's about a maybe minute and a half of commercials. But then it's Zhu Ranger, Dairanger, Time Ranger. So many. There's maybe like 12, maybe not that many. Like 9 Sentai series. All the episodes completely free to watch. Check them out, Gonzo.
Definitely gonna check it out. But other than Sentai, I watched from Mighty Morphin all the way up until I think Wild Force. Probably about halfway through Wild Force, I stopped watching.
Yeah, I was Lightspeed, or no, Lightspeed was right after
Lightspeed
Lost
Rescue,
Galaxy.
right after that,
Yes,
yeah.
yeah, that's when I stopped.
Yeah. Yeah, and then I watched like maybe the first episode of Mystic Force, and then I'm like, no, not doing this.
That's what I was like with Lightspeed Rescue. I watched the first, and this was after kids had said, "Oh man, we don't watch Power Rangers anymore. That's for babies."
Oh, I didn't care.
I
Well, people would say that. I was like, I don't give a shit. I'm watching. I'm still gonna watch this.
I just didn't say anything. I acted as if I didn't hear them, then went home and watched it.
There you go.
Also,
Exactly.
man, you got to sprinkle in some Beetleborgs and Ninja Turtles.
I
and
did
Next
used to watch
Mutation.
Beetleborgs.
Yeah.
For me, it
And
was
VR
get home,
Troopers.
watch
Yeah.
Power Rangers, watch Batman the Animated Series.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my main two shows. Like,
Hell
I had to
yeah.
watch them.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Was Spider-Man? Yeah, that was Fox Kids.
Yeah, I believe
Yeah,
so.
because X-Men was on there too.
Yeah.
Spidey was like closer to like 98, 99,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
I don't
Maybe,
know.
give or take.
It was like early night. No, it was mid-90s, yeah.
Yeah, well, whatever.
We're 90s kids, guys.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
Where's my notes? Monse, my notes are all the way over there.
Lightspeed Rescue made you stop watching?
Vamp, guys, vamp.
Because on the way here, I was telling Mike, I was like, Lightspeed Rescue was one of my favorite series before I went back and watched it again. Because I thought it was like, they actually used real heroes in it. You know, they had firefighters, paramedics. So it was more of a real feel for it. Like, I like that they, prior Power Rangers kind of was just like in space, Lost Galaxy. It was just a little bit too futuristic. And then all of a sudden, Lightspeed Rescue, they're like, why don't we use everyday heroes and make them Power Rangers?
Yeah, I don't know why it just didn't click with me.
Well,
and then
I went back into it recently and I started watching it again. And I was just like, wow, they like when their Megazord was forming, they'd use like little cards and they just run it across the screen. And I was just like, how did they get away with that with like younger me?
Yeah.
I should have been able to see through that.
Yeah, it's super weird. And then because of Tubi TV, I was trying to find the next Sentai series I wanted to watch. So I was just watching the first episode of every single one. And I read about Go-Go 5 and I was thinking, oh, this one sounds cool, looks cool. Started watching it and I said, why is this not clicking for me? This sucks. Then I went back and said, oh, this was the footage used for Lightspeed Rescue. Of course I'm not going to like it. I don't know why it didn't click. Watch Dairanger, guys, but don't make it your first Sentai series. It will ruin all the other ones. You'll get into this amazing series, and then the other ones might be kind of hard to get into like me, except Car Ranger. Watch Car Ranger after. It's amazing. It's hilarious. It's a parody season. It's dope.
I remember you telling me about that one, yeah.
Yeah.
I got to go back to Dairanger. It's good.
Yeah. That one's also dope. How far did you get into it?
Maybe like 10 episodes probably.
Oh, once the Green Ranger comes around, Burai, he's so dope. He's dope, guys. Monse, you gotta be a co-host.
I can't talk.
Hey, tell us about the Christmas episode. What'd you think?
That was not me. That was Nicole.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought she was Christmas episode.
Oh no.
No.
I have a host of this show.
Yeah,
who is Nicole, and then originally the intro was going to be Monse saying, "And I'm Nicole," but now she said, "I'm not
Nicole." Yeah.
You could have pretended to be Nicole. She
Fuck.
also had a cold recently.
I'll be like, man, that part was Santa Claus.
Santa Claus was in it. He was in it.
So besides the Sentai episodes we watched today, you've never watched anything?
No,
Power
I've
Ranger related?
seen it. I
Yeah, she's
guess.
been on previous episodes of this show. Episode 2, she was our first guest along with Courtney
First
King.
one.
She's the king of everything. And on episode 7 with the tofu hermit, baby.
Power Rangers. I think I got to like space. I don't know. Sorry.
That's where I got to. It's okay.
You guys are just like Elon Musk. He's trying to get to space.
Just trying to get to space.
All right, guys. So let's get into notes. Comment on the episode, whatever you want to talk about. The floor is yours.
I mean, the episodes were great. I just felt like they were so rushed. Everything was just happening, 1 second ramen, then he's straight. Then what was his name?
Kameo.
Kameo. He's the Yellow Ranger. Then he's back to ramen.
That's Kazu.
Kazu,
yeah, Kazu.
I like to say that Dairanger because people will say, "Wait, what's going on? Does this get explained?" And I say,
"Listen, if I blink or turn my head from the screen for just a second, I missed a lot."
I was having an issue taking notes and doing that at the same time. But
yeah. It is very. I realize that this show is kind of hard for people who haven't seen it to then take notes because it is subtitled.
Yeah.
Whereas I'm like, oh yeah, I've watched this. I watched these episodes this morning. I've seen these episodes before. So it is easy for me, but you really don't need to like comment on everything. So it's it's easy to take notes, but also I can fill you in on anything that you might have missed.
I was trying to think of like things that would be funny and good to talk about.
I do like to say about Dairanger, they don't care about exposition. They just get in, fucking jam it out, and then leave.
Yeah, none of the nonsense. That's definitely like they weren't hanging out in the cafeteria drinking smoothies at all.
Yeah.
The lack of smoothies really bothered me.
At Ernie's, guys.
Yeah, where was Ernie's in all of that?
Hey, that's
Wasn't that the ramen cart?
Yeah, we can say it's that. Yeah, he did.
Instead of smoothies, it was ramen.
Yeah.
At least for this
There was
episode.
slurping happening.
And there was the tofu cart on your episode.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
And then the key jesters, quite frankly, kidnapped Shaq from the other episode you guys were on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with Gonzo on this. The when Kazu was like just jumping from like he's in the battle, now he's back at the ramen cart, now he's back in the battle. Like how? Where's the time lapse between those two?
Well, I think it's because when you put on the suit, when you do an aura changer, it's going over his ramen clothes. So if he hops out,
I don't need to see him walking to the ramen cart, but I would like some notation of
like
him
a transition
going to the ramen cart, like something going on,
like when the Power Rangers would like more like zip in
and then
and out.
in the first episode where it was like ramen, and then he becomes a ranger, and then he goes back to the turtle guy Kameo, and then they cut scene to like Ryu. They go back to him, and he's like being attacked by the trifold. What are they called?
The trivium shot him.
Yeah. And I was just like, okay, so when did they start attacking him?
Hey, they just bang it out and leave.
They're just like, screw it.
It's got to be nonstop action for children to watch. Except some of these series.
I mean, do we really want children watching?
Oh, it's insane that this was a kid show.
Yeah.
It is.
Especially with Gara and her buxom breasts.
Mommy branded 4-year-old boy.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
We talk about that real quick. Literally showed her branding him right in the arm. Like,
it was to seal away the darkness.
Crazy.
It was.
Actually, on the drive here, I was talking to him about the darkest thing I've ever seen on like the American Power Rangers was in Lost Galaxy when they killed the Magna Defender's son.
I haven't seen it in such a long time. So
I hope I'm saying I might be getting it wrong, but how they always have like that 5th, 6th Ranger that comes up towards the end.
Yeah.
All right, Leo. I think it's Leo. Lost Galaxy. Yeah, Red Ranger.
Yes.
Yeah, his brother was the one selected to be the Red Ranger, but then his brother kind of dies in the first episode. Not really.
Oh no. Yes, that also happens in the Sentai version.
Yeah. So then when he comes back, his brother comes back. His brother becomes like the new Ranger. He takes over the powers of who I'm assuming is the Magna Defender. Or I might be wrong. Apologize. But they go and explain his origin story, and they literally show this bad guy just killing his son, literally shooting him. It was insane.
That does happen a lot with Button Boy. Button Boy's dad in a previous episode picked him up, smacked him, then threw him at a chair. The chair breaks, and then a mirror falls on top of him.
Oh my God.
Yeah. There's a lot of child abuse in this show, guys.
Yeah.
Smack, baby.
I don't condone child abuse or anything like that, but I got a giggle out off the backhand off that.
That was
backhanded him.
That was pretty good.
He's like, I'm tired. Yeah.
Yeah, this show's amazing. It's dope. I say it every episode, and I'm going to keep saying it, even if the haters say this show's not dope. I don't know anyone on all the Reddit threads that are constantly posted in the Super Sentai subreddit because it's just the same 4 subjects recycled every single week. Stop. Do a search if you want to know how to watch these shows subtitled and download torrents of them. Also, it's on the sidebar, guys. Search who subs what. It's there. Stop making the same posts in that subreddit. Hey, but then that subreddit would die, I guess. Dairanger. These are things that you guys are like, I have no idea what
No
James
clue.
is talking about.
But yes.
What is a subreddit?
I know what subreddit is.
Oh.
I mean, we know what Reddit is.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
I know what Reddit is.
Monse's never been on a Reddit.
That's a lie.
Yeah, you're all about that friggin'.
She's on it right now. What are you talking about?
You're on R porn all the time.
Yeah.
You're on
You
R
know
Daisy
me.
the unicorn.
I don't know what that is.
She's a cam girl.
Oh, okay. Noted.
God, I want to be a cam boy. but I would need a better body.
Okay.
But think about how much money you would make.
I don't think men would make that much
No,
money.
men do.
Oh, they
Yes,
do?
cam boys are a big deal.
Fuck are you doing then?
I know. I have a decent camera.
A decent camera.
That's all you need.
Yeah. Except I don't know if my camera can be hooked into streaming. So I guess I would just make videos and hey, like everything I do, I'd put it out for like 15 cents.
There you go.
Eventually people would start buying them up. And
James, just get in there, bang it out, and get out.
yeah, just like Dairanger writers.
I'm gonna tell you right now, there's no getting out. Once you start, you're committed.
Oh man,
He's a dedicated
Gonzo's.
cam boy.
It sounds like Gonzo knows what he's talking about.
Gonzo's like, there are videos of me masturbating onto my stomach. And in the background.
So graphic.
And in the background, right afterwards, you hear a bunch
James,
of ding,
talk about
ding.
your vasectomy.
Okay, I don't know what podcast
You know,
I
you
talked
struck my
about
curiosity.
yeah, I got a vasectomy when I was like 23 or 24, something like that. Because I don't want kids, but I did talk
Very
about
early on.
yeah, on maybe this movie's gay. On I want to know if
Yeah, Corwin talked about it.
oh yes about if semen with sperm tastes different than semen without sperm.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Oh yeah, we talked about this on
That
this
is
movie's
not what
gay.
I was talking about.
Yeah. I was, or maybe,
Okay.
no, we wouldn't have, I wouldn't have brought that up with TC, except TC's constantly saying I'm a twink, so I don't know, guys.
Okay.
Do
I
I,
could
look
see
twink
that.
like? Let us know. Do hashtag.
Twink as hell.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
Totally took a 360 or 180. Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
guys.
All right.
Hey,
That's what we
welcome
do.
back.
this is
All right.
mostly
All right.
Speakin Sentai.
So you don't want children at all?
Oh, no, this is an explicit podcast.
No, we
I'm asking
I
you.
thought you meant for. Oh no! If I did, maybe adoption.
He's like, you don't want any child fans.
yes, that's. But hey,
That's not what I was asking.
That wasn't what he was asking.
hey
In
guys,
reference to the vasectomy.
our demographic does need more teen senior citizens and ladies. Please tell a teen, scream it at a senior citizen because hey, they're hard of hearing, and also just lie to a lady and say we talk about. I mean, we do talk about a cute ass cat all the time when he walks in the
We
room.
do.
So yeah, we're perfect for ladies. We're perfect for teens.
Hey,
and-
ladies,
there
you
you go.
want to hear about a vasectomy?
yeah.
Listen to this.
You want to know what? Hear about a man who is willing to say, hey, you don't need to take birth control anymore. You don't need to pollute your temple, your body for
There you go.
you to not have children. Guess what? Got that snip.
Feminism.
Yeah. No, I did it because having sex and the possibility of having a child just made it unenjoyable because I was nervous. I would just
Palms are sweaty, knees weak.
yeah.
Arms spaghetti.
Arms are
spaghetti.
spaghetti.
After a couple hours.
And you're just praying for a period every single month.
I'm praying.
Even on
Please, Jesus.
Yes, even on months that if we didn't have sex, I would still say, "Oh man, did you get your period?" Yeah, James, there was zero chance of this. Hey, we don't know. It could have seeped through my underwear while sleeping.
Vasectomy is brought to you by anxiety.
Yeah, exactly. In Muskegon, I went to get a vasectomy without health
Oh,
insurance.
it was in. Oh, okay.
And this was when I was maybe 19. And the guy was clearly just pushing his bullshit Christianity agenda. Again, I don't know your guys' religious leanings, but this person was saying, oh, but what if you do want a kid? I can't do this. And I said, but I need this. I cannot have a kid. He said, well, go to a therapist. If a therapist eventually says this would be the best thing for you, I will give you the vasectomy.
That's some
And
bullshit.
Who like how is it that somebody can tell you that? Like
I know.
that's
Yeah.
just it's not your right to tell somebody that. It's like you're making the decision, the conscious decision yourself. So
Also, you can do a reversal of a vasectomy. Sometimes some urologists make it so it's pretty much impossible.
I feel like it'd be
in-
easier younger, right? Like
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
But if you did a great job on the vasectomy and then I end up wanting a reversal, hey, I'm going to go back to you. You're double dipping. And
you're
then,
getting more money. Come on.
And then, hey, I had 3 kids, need a vasectomy again. Hey, triple dipping.
There you go.
That's how I like my Oreos. I go, huh, huh, huh. Scrum nom nom,
I
baby.
usually go until the bubbles stop.
Oh, yeah,
me
me
too, yeah.
too. Yeah, just
Actually, the best thing to do is get a spoon, put it on the spoon, dip the spoon in, and then wait, then put it in your mouth, and it's just like an Oreo mushy goodness.
I'm okay on my fingers getting wet. I don't mind.
I like the feeling. It's just like a
Get down there.
yeah.
I eat everything with a fork and a knife or utensil, including potato chips, cookies, tacos, sandwiches.
Hey, I eat pizza with a fork and a knife.
Yeah.
All right?
Disgrace.
Yeah.
All right?
No, it's not.
No,
disgraceful.
it's perfect. All right?
Odd
Because-
man out.
It's weird.
Because then guess what? After you eat, everyone's running to wash their hands. Guess what?
Yeah, tomato sauce in their face. 'cause,
Yeah,
you know,
ugh, fucking disgusting, guys.
I don't mind it.
Ugh, it's
Eating
making my
pizza
skin
is an
crawl.
experience.
Okay,
all right?
when I'm home, I'll eat it with my hands. All right? But when I'm out in public,
Are you sure?
I'm going to eat it with a fork and knife.
Oh, if
I
I'm
do the
home,
opposite.
if I'm outside, hey, I'm kidding, guys.
Why
I will
would you
not
eat it with
eat
a fork and knife when
outside.
you're home?
What?
Why would you eat it with a fork and knife when you're home?
So I'm usually playing video games while I'm doing it.
Because I don't
Okay.
want grease or oils anywhere on my hands.
Especially when you're holding a controller or other things. And
True.
Yeah. Or you just don't want to be a heathen and a
See,
dang derelict.
I usually stop playing video games, put on Netflix or Hulu, and then eat my pizza.
Yes, that's what I do too.
Then I go wash my hands and go back to video gaming.
Yeah, well, I'll either do that or I'll be watching like Game Grumps or something.
But again, I'm still eating with a fork and a knife.
Yeah.
Scrum nom nom, baby.
Yeah.
Hey guys, mostly Speakin Sentai. Let me go to my notes. What do I have? I have some stars by some things. Oh shoot. Okay. So every episode, have you guys listened to any mostly Speakin Sentai?
I listened to the first one.
Okay, so you're aware of it.
I'm new.
Okay, you're totally good. We do the Gorma glove gauge.
Yeah.
Every single episode, we look at the Trivium's gloves because they have nails on it. However, within this universe, did they glue on nails, or are those fully their hands, including the claws on it? That's just what their hands look like. Or did they slip on a glove? They have long nails and it pierced through. So either they have long nails, they have white hands, or they have a Freddy Krueger type glove. Guess what? They didn't take off their gloves, so it's all up in the air. We don't know.
Have they
guys.
ever taken off their gloves?
I think in one episode they might. This is a dumb bit that we do that I started on episode
'Cause
1.
I'm assuming deformed hand, cover it up, lack of nails, let's glue them on.
Okay, yeah, I
Okay.
enjoy that.
I'm kind of with that too. I think it
Yeah.
was a glove for sure, but
Plus,
I
I
don't
like
know.
the idea of having a glove and claws. You
Yeah.
know, that kind of cool. You know?
Yeah.
I don't
You
know
what
if
I'm
it was necessarily their own claws or if it was
Menacing,
glued
yeah,
on,
it's-
but
I like to think that that's
Fashionable.
just straight up their hand.
Oh.
Yeah.
No.
That's
their,
mine.
Their hand is a glove.
No, just that is the glove is their hand. Like that's just what their hands look like.
oh yeah. That makes a little more sense. I would say
I don't
for
think so.
costume
Just
effect.
considering the fact that of what they're wearing. I mean, we got the guy with the ring in his face and that hat. I don't think that's part of his skin.
Yeah, which
Glue on. Sorry.
nah.
Yeah.
Or it's at least hands with big ass claws piercing through that.
I'll go with that one.
Fingerless gloves, but just the tips are
Yeah.
fingerless.
Just the tips.
Yeah, baby. Just the tips are fingerless. All right. What else what do I have stars bys? How did Rin fall into the Gorma King's trap? But then we ended up seeing she was with Ko, but it sucks that she didn't have a villain that she's been dealing with through multiple episodes like everyone else.
Can we back up a little bit? Like,
Yeah, what's up?
how did they not know that Ko was the White Ranger? Like, how was he able to cover that up that much?
He just kept dipping on him.
Yes. So the Gorma would come. They would say, Ko, you're a kid. Get the fuck out of here, and pretty much push him out. And then he would go hide behind a tree, go Kiba Changer, turn into it, then hop in. Bioka-chan would
like
start.
wouldn't be suspicious to them at all. Like, oh, he disappeared. Oh, look, there's a White Ranger that appeared.
There is on the first episode, I think Shoji says, oh, wouldn't it be crazy if Ko was the Kiba Ranger? And they all laugh it off, which then he then says in this episode, oh my God, we had no idea. Dude, you had the idea maybe 13 episodes ago.
That's crazy.
How many episodes ago was that, Monse?
I don't know.
Yeah, she does.
I do?
Yeah. No, you don't. I was kidding. I was kidding.
like, oh, fuck.
Oh, fudge. Do you guys go to one of your notes? I'm going to move her mic stand a little
Okay.
bit because
Good.
she's got to stretch her neck up.
Ugh. Good.
Kotoporos.
Sorry, what?
Kotopotoros.
Kodo potatoes?
Kodo potatoes. No, it was Kodo Potoros.
What was that for? I can't
The
remember.
putties with the suits and the
Oh,
tuxedos.
is that what they were called?
Yeah,
Oh,
I told you this like 10 times while
okay.
we were watching it.
Yeah, those things are really cool.
And I was just
I
like Kodo Potoros.
I think it looks really cool. Just the way that it's like straight up a tuxedo.
It's pretty much a
yeah.
tuxedo with the red tie.
Yeah, it's super
And then,
cool. And then
like
they're
the
like
weird alien head. It's shiny.
It looked like something that I would have drawn when I was younger.
It looked like something I would wear.
Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna flex around in a morph suit.
In the morph suit.
Yeah.
Yeah. With the little red,
Those
with the little red
guys
tie.
are super cool. I have
They
never
are.
committed their name to memory.
Kotopotoros.
Yeah.
There you go.
And it will never be
I just
into
thought it was
memory.
hilarious.
He'll
It was
never
just
forget
like,
it.
Send your. I was reading it. I forgot what he said. It's like send them, and it was like Kotopotoros.
Yeah. It's just, it's also very quick when they say it, and it's not a huge thing that everyone's constantly saying. You're lucky if they say it in one episode. So I've never committed it to memory. I will probably, while editing this, because you said it so much, I might. Yeah.
Hey, the other thing that kind of had me a little bit confused is they were kidnapping kids, right?
Yeah.
And then they explained that they needed to sacrifice the kids in order for something to happen. Because once dude showed up, all he did was fish out kid.
Did they say they were sacrificing kids?
Yes, because remember, I was like, why did they use kids? If you need someone to dig a hole, it'd be more productive to kidnap
They
humans.
did say they had them because they were brimming with life force.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is a gross term. And that's it.
And that
I
they were
think-
going to sacrifice them.
So it's like assuming things, I think.
No,
more.
then I don't think they were sacrificing them. They just said, "Hey, your life is useless. Your usefulness is no longer here. We're just going to kill you because we don't need you."
Oh, okay.
But they
I must
still
have misunderstood it. then.
maybe
Yeah.
like if you're in a devil worshipping tribe, I'm not saying Satanist. I know Satanists don't worship the devil. I'm saying literally you worship the devil and sacrifice people, which Satanists don't do. LaVeyan Satanism. However, LaVeyan Satanism is kind of bullshit, guys. Don't worship yourself. Worship the devil. Come on. It's cool. So in that sense, if you just had children laying around that, hey, we don't need them anymore, let's sacrifice them, it's still like a good boost for your religion. So the Gorma might have said, which they have tried sacrificing kids before.
Oh,
So
okay, so this is new.
this could have been like, hey, we have some kids laying around. Let's just murder them as a sacrifice, and that will... It'll give us some brownie points or good karma for later on in life. Good for
Agreed.
them. I mean, hey, people, don't sacrifice children. But hey, if for some reason you're listening to this and let's say
wanna
you don't
sacrifice a
sacrifice.
child.
Yes, let's say you write a manifesto about it, but you don't go through with it and you're arrested before it happens on conspiracy to like burn down a daycare or something.
Oh my God.
Let's just say, please,
Okay, backtrack.
for the love of God, please, in news reports, mention mostly Speakin Sentai. We need the press.
Okay,
That's awful.
So the other thing that bothered me was Master Gohan. Like, he was the one creating their weapons, right?
Yes.
So why wouldn't he already have it assembled if he created it?
He's
What's with all the Amazon
Yeah, that
packaging?
was my
no,
question
he is
too.
he lives in China. So he had to ship it.
Is it like
To Japan?
UPS
Yes.
or FedEx?
Okay.
Or...
But then he
I have no idea.
see that.
I guess if he had to
baffled me.
ship it. Oh, no, wait, you're being serious. He lives like in China.
Yes, I'm being
Okay.
completely
Okay.
serious. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Because Reen is originally from China and she moved here for originally for college, but she also moved here to also be a Dairanger.
Where is here?
Oh, Japan.
It is Japan.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I
Remember
just wanna
that
make sure.
island that the Gorma Emperor was talking about? And,
Yeah,
said,
yeah.
and then Zydos was like, what island is he talking about? Then threw that dice right in his mouth and he said, ooh. And he said, you idiot, I'm talking about the island, man. Yeah, where they blaze that ganja. Japan.
What was the deal with the dice?
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
he just
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
dude just likes playing weird games.
He just likes dice roll? It was like, I was expecting like, roll a 7. I blow up this time.
No, he does. I think it's kind of like looking at tea leaves or tarot cards.
Gotcha.
But
Oh.
in dice form. Dude loves his tabletop RPGs.
He's probably good at dungeon dice.
Yeah. Oh, man. He loves Call of Cthulhu so much. He's never driven crazy on that game. He is constantly bringing back the dead. But guess what? his insanity tolerance is so high. I've only played that game once, so if I'm getting any of this wrong, don't at me, guys. Unless you want to start a campaign and you live in Chicago. But sorry, this kid doesn't have the time. I just got so many people's hopes high. Not so many people. We have a decent amount of listeners, but not enough to say, oh man, except Duo Grunfox. If Duo Grunfox lived here in Chicago, he would love playing tabletops RPGs with us.
All right, so you've watched more Sentai than us, obviously. Is it only an American thing to focus on the transformations?
It's sometimes
morphing?
they are focused on, but after you're 31 episodes into a series,
because in every single episode of of Mighty Morphin, let's go with that, they'll make emphasis on the morphing and on the summoning of the Megazord. And on this one, it was just like Megazord.
The 10 episodes of Dairanger that I've seen, they very much emphasize on it a lot, and it kind of gets a little too much.
Oh, so it's only on certain.
Okay.
Yeah,
series?
it's certain. It's just certain episodes. I think because there was so much jam packed into these, they just had to say fuck it. Just like on Digimon, sometimes when they digivolve, it's just a quick bang bang.
Yeah.
Or on the last episode of Series 2, where everyone went from like rookie into ultimate,
So Mega,
Mega too. Yeah, probably. And I remember my dad, who would watch those shows with us. He said they're not gonna do all of this. This is going to be 3 episodes, and then they do a Brady Bunch style panels are doing it at the same time. And he said, okay, yeah, the producers knew what they were doing here.
I live for that though. For Digimon though, I loved watching. Every single evolution. It was just awesome.
Yeah.
What?
Digimon.
Yeah.
I wanted you to finish the
Digital Monster.
Yeah.
I can barely talk, James.
Oh.
I gotta go.
Wait, do you really have to go?
No.
Okay.
Save the digital.
Hey,
Wait, where?
can I say one? Remember to talk right into the mic.
I'm right here, right?
Okay, because sometimes you're like that. Yeah. This mostly
I talk
speaking
with my
Sentai.
body, right?
Oh, but you can do that, baby. Mostly speaking Sentai, it's also mostly speaking mic technique. This is for real something I talk about on every episode. She knows.
Every single one.
Yeah. It's also, hey, if you're a new podcast and you want to just learn how to do this, listen to this pod.
There. Yeah.
But Monse,
Yes.
the next 5 minutes, it's yours.
Oh, please, no.
Go for it.
No.
I trust you.
What you got on your notes there, Monse?
I think my favorite note is old cock ring is daddy.
Oh, yeah.
What?
The shot him we've established in other episodes. He has a thick, big cock ring on him.
Okay.
As a monocle.
Yeah.
He just takes it off. We've said it.
Wait, he takes it off?
No, I'm saying
Oh,
he
okay.
takes it off
I
and
see.
just slides down
Ew.
his thick ass hog.
Stop.
Which it has to be even thicker because a cock ring needs to kind of be snug. That dude's stacked, man.
Stacked.
I was about to spoil something.
There's
but
got to be like a subreddit for that, right?
there's probably a lot of fan fiction about it.
Yeah.
Rule 34.
I know that because of Game Grumps.
I know it because that's what I masturbate to sometimes. Not Power Rangers or Super Sentai stuff. Just,
Oh my God.
Sailor
Whatever's
Moon.
up on there. At the
Sailor
time.
Moon's looking good. When she's Queen Moon, who baby? I don't know if that's what she's called, but you gotta watch Sailor Moon Z. I think that's what it's called. Or Dragon Moon X. Is that what it is? It's just, Dragon Ball Z and Sailor Moon just freaking smashing it hard with their genitals. Looked right at Monse when I said that.
Dead in the eye.
Thank God I don't have my glasses. I just
My
felt it.
glasses. My glasses. This is Monse all day. My glasses. Why didn't you bring your
No.
glasses?
Molasses?
My lift was there,
Oh.
and I was like, well, fuck it.
I just always have my glasses on, so I never forget them.
Oh, I don't.
I need them to see.
I
do
too.
Yeah. No, you don't. You wear them for fashion, Monse.
Yeah, I just want to look so cool and
You're a
smart.
poser.
Fun
Yeah.
story. I actually did that in like 4th or 5th grade, and it fucked up my eyesight
Your vision?
forever.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Oh, you
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
just get non-prescription?
No. At first, I faked that I needed glasses, and then
Oh
as I
my
progressed,
God.
it got worse and worse.
no.
And then
Wait, you faked?
It was like third
Having
grade
to wear glasses?
because everybody else looked cool when they had their glasses.
Wait. So your parents actually allowed this?
They didn't know.
They
thought that I was serious.
that you needed glasses.
I was an actor at the time, so like
An actor.
yeah.
What else have you lied to us about, Mike?
That was it.
Jesus.
He's like, my name's not Mike.
Oh
It's
shit.
Mikhail.
My name's not Rick.
I don't get it.
It's a
Yeah, I
SpongeBob
don't-
reference.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't either.
Let's move on.
It was a SpongeBob reference. Sorry.
Oh, but my sister, when I got glasses, said that I was lying about it.
Really?
And I was like, no, I need these to see. And she was saying, he's just into Harry Potter. He wants glasses to be like Harry Potter.
I had the round ones once, and I was like, I'm never wearing those
Oh,
again.
God.
No.
I was in denial all the way up until freshman year. I was just like, no, it's normal to have to squint to see the board. No, it's
makes
normal
sense.
to ask the
Me.
teacher to move up. Yeah, and then after a while, they're like, no, you should go see if you need glasses. I was like, all right.
And then I got contacts because I was on the high school golf team, so I needed contacts because I couldn't do the golf.
Were
do
you
golf
really
with
in
the
golf
glasses.
though?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you actually enjoy golf,
Yeah, I do.
or were you just faking it?
I am an actual golfer. Yes.
Oh, got him.
I wasn't faking golf. No,
I've never actually seen him play golf, and I've been his friend for
he's
like
never asked to.
8 years.
Scam.
Just saying.
How often do you golf?
I don't do it as much anymore. It's because I'm in the band, so like that's
See?
all I'm doing now is music.
Were we really in a band?
I don't know, Gonzo. Did you take
Did you
us
ever
out?
fake singing, or was it a backtrack? Maybe that's why I quit.
Probably.
What's the name of your band?
I'm in Talk to You Never. I'm the vocalist and the bassist now.
Pop
Gonzo
punk.
used to be our bassist. We're not pop punk anymore. Gonzo used to be the
Ooh.
bassist.
There were a couple people who worked at our work that when I listened to their music, I always thought, why the fuck are you working here and not doing this?
Yeah.
Because it's so good.
because the music scene is not the way it used to be.
yeah. Man, if you were...
Well, I mean,
We missed it by like 5 years, Gonzo.
not even that. I mean, we could have taken it pretty far, but it's something where it's like every single member had to be 100%
Yes.
devoted and dedicated to
Yes.
it. It'd be one of those things where we would actually have to like maybe rent an apartment and live together.
Yes.
And every single day we live and breathe for this band.
Yes.
Then maybe we could have really blown it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
But,
the big difference.
Unless someone can do that, it's really hard to come into the scene anymore.
That's why so many post-hardcore band members are constantly switching over to rap music. Because they say, oh man, I can just do this by myself.
Craig Owens did that
SoundCloud.
recently.
Yeah. And also Mikey Whiskey Hands from Pierce the Veil, the drummer.
Oh, really?
Have you heard his
No,
music?
I haven't.
It fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Yes, he's just talking about drinking, money, and bitches. It's so bad.
That's the recipe for a good rap.
It's no, it's not. At least how he's doing it.
James will teach you a thing or two.
True.
Did you the music that we were playing before we started? That was me.
Oh.
Yes,
Like-
yeah.
Like you were rapping?
Yes, yeah. That's me.
I don't know that.
I'm a very good
Everybody
rapper,
says
but
He is a very
yeah.
good rapper.
He is.
But hey, guess what? No one listens. The only person who has really done the switch well are Weird Science, who was the drummer for Coheed.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
He's amazing.
Yeah?
Listen to him.
It
Weird.
doesn't surprise me because everybody in Coheed's like kind of, you have to be kind of weird to be in Coheed.
Yeah.
But but you know, then he was
Sorry,
left
you got to
the
be
band.
kind of weird to be a fan of Coheed.
Oh,
As Ryan.
no.
Talk to Ryan about that one.
Point proven.
My brother's also a fan of them, and my brother is real weird. Or maybe he's not.
Dude, I've
You know
seen
what?
Coheed and Cambria twice.
Weird is
all
good, so.
And then I last saw them at Riot Fest maybe about 2 years ago. And, you know, I was excited to see them. I've heard plenty of their music. But the entire crowd was dead.
It is, yeah.
All the way until they started playing Home. Then
Yeah, well,
everyone
Home.
got insane.
Yeah, as soon as
And
they
I
play
was just
Welcome
like-
Home, it's like, oh yeah, I know this song. But
And then
every
I was
other
just
song,
like-
they're just like,
If they play Welcome Home first, would people actually stay and watch the rest of the show?
probably not.
No.
Hey, I don't know
I don't
about
know.
Coheed, but
Proven.
you gotta check out the Chiodos. Who boy,
I like
they're
Chiodos.
fucking dope.
Shows is dope.
Oh, and Isles and Glaciers.
Yeah, Isles and
Woohoo.
Glaciers.
I actually do very much enjoy that.
Yeah.
It's so good. You listen to Isles and
You haven't
Glaciers.
talked about Bright Eyes yet.
I actually don't. On a previous episode, we were talking about. I did this fucking bullshit thing. We don't need a retread on that, but yeah, man, you got to check out Bright Eyes.
Wait, with who? What?
I was with Nicole. We were just talking where I said every single song starts with because a lot of rap songs do, and then I said, remember that Fevers and Mirrors song that goes holla holla. God, Connor Oberst, if you're listening, yeah, she gets it. We owned that on. That was the first thing that. Remember.
Oh my God! Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
What I was listening to when I met Nicole was Fevers and Mirrors.
Yeah.
Huh.
Super romantic.
Yeah.
I was just waiting. It was an attempt to tip the scale, and
Ooh, it's smooth.
she didn't hear it. It was in headphones, and she was pulling up in a car.
That's even funnier.
We met online.
Thanks, internet.
Yeah.
I've met a lot of my ex-girlfriends through the internet.
Ooh,
And then I wrote about them. Check out Talk to You Now.
Check them out for real. It's great pop punk.
And they said this comes out in like a month, right?
Yeah.
So the next album will be probably March, I believe.
Okay, yeah.
It's coming out.
Sweet.
Like
So-
them on Facebook. That's where I liked them.
Yeah, thanks.
I don't know if they're on Twitter or Instagram.
We're on everything, yeah. We just changed all the names. Instagram's Talk to You Never IL, and Twitter is TTYNIL.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Check them
Nice.
out, guys,
What's
for
IL
real.
stand for?
Illinois.
Why?
Because there were probably other.
Because we didn't want to put pop punk anymore. We're not pop punk anymore.
I see.
Oh wait, you're not.
No.
Oh man, are
We
you?
changed it up a little bit.
You guys are EDM now, aren't you? Trying to chase
Is
trends.
that what happens?
You. Oh wait, you guys did say there was some trap backing
not on
beats.
this. Not on this new album yet.
Oh,
That's
okay.
That's in the next. It's coming. Hopefully.
You should really wear the cock ring when you're on stage.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree.
Gonzo
great
put it
idea.
on his eye just so everyone's not assuming that. Hey, when you're in a band, wear a cock ring on.
He doesn't know that I'm wearing one right now.
Oh,
Oh no,
I gotta go.
that's some GG Allin stuff though. But GG Allin, guess what? He couldn't find one to fit his cock, baby. He would have to
Ew.
use like when you get braces and you have those rubber bands, that would have to be his cock
Oh
ring.
God.
You guys know GG Allin?
No.
No.
Yes,
yeah.
but I don't want to talk about
Oh man,
it.
GG Allin's so dope. Listen to his music. That's where he
Please
shines.
don't do that.
Don't watch his stage performances. Listen to Brutality and Bloodshed for All, Carnival of Excess, and Doctrine of Mayhem. Those 3 albums, front to back, fucking dope. Also, maybe throw in Was, Is, and Always Shall Be with the Jabbers. That one's great. The album titled Murder Junkies he did with Anti-Scene. Hey guys, I love rap music. I'm white as hell, but and I'm clean cut. You see me, guys, but I love me some GG Allin.
I gotta say, the first time I met you, I thought you were a pop punk kid.
Oh no. No.
It's because of how the hoodie and everything. You always had a hoodie on. I was like, he's probably into music.
No, and then
So anyone who wears a hoodie is a pop punk
No,
fan now?
no,
Is that
I
what's
was
going
just-
on here?
It's just a Chicago. I don't know.
no, he's
That's just what I
correct in
noticed, yeah.
assuming that. Also, like, why is this dude riding around on a
Yes.
razor scooter?
Yes, that's
Yeah.
exactly it.
It's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Man, get a razor scooter, guys. I said it a couple episodes ago. If you're in a metropolitan area, get the Razor Scooter 5A or A5. I'm not sure which one. It has big ass wheels, so even if you go over a crack, you're not going to fall. But if you're on like a slippery, smooth stoned sidewalk and it's raining at all, you'll fall over and then a lady will stare at you as you get up. And then as she walks towards you, after you've gotten up, like she's going to help you, you say, thank you. And then you jet set, and then you're the one who feels like shit for a month because you felt you were rude to a person.
And
Oh
then
my
she's like,
God.
"Go!"
Oh yeah. Gotcha. I told you guys I want to make a super cut of every time it goes slow motion and he starts yelling that because it's so often.
It goes on so long too.
I bet it would probably
Mama.
be like 2.5 minutes of just
Do you think they needed like 3 minutes of like something? So they just were like, all right, let's just have this
So
go
like
and
instead of
repeat
putting
it
emphasis
over and over.
in the morphing or the Zorge,
Yeah, fuck
let's
the
put emphasis
morphing.
on mama.
yeah. It's there was a 6-episode story arc of just the Kiba Ranger coming to be,
Yeah.
and every single episode had 1 or 2 scenes of him running towards his mom. It was
That's
crazy.
ridiculous.
Well,
Serious mommy issues for Caillou.
he does.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so the 4 kings turn into a 4-headed beast.
Yeah.
Which of those 4 heads do you most want to smooch? East, west, north, or south?
Which one? What was the one with the
West.
4 horns?
I don't know, but hey, he said west, y'all. That's from a Dr. Dre
West had the
song.
scar. Right?
Oh no, I'm saying just when they're the
When they're the
four-headed
four
beast.
heads. Oh, I didn't pay attention to all 4 heads.
I mean, they
were they
look
all
all.
different?
They all look the same.
The only thing I noticed different was that they were like more feminine in the face.
I did put down. I believe East had lipstick on.
Oh.
Yes, East has lipstick.
I feel like it's more enjoyable to kiss lipstick lips than it is to kiss dry lips. So
He's
I'll
made
go
his
east.
choice.
I'll go
All
east.
right.
Moist.
What?
That's more, but
What?
it's more of a lip balmed lip would be super moist.
I gotta go.
If you guys want a moist
Different
lip,
Yeah, you just gotta get the right tasting lip balm. That's all.
yeah, get a Dr. Pepper flavored one. They
Ooh.
sell it at
Ew.
Dollar
I
General.
used to have. I stole one from one of my exes.
Oh my
man.
god.
Did you write about that?
No, I should. I
You
should have. though.
should.
Old school talk to you
Mike
never
in
would
his
have worked a little
room.
better.
Do you like me?
Would you fuck me?
I miss you.
You're just smelling it.
Ew.
Just going, ah.
This
The
is getting
memories.
weird. Anyway, I would go north.
Not even memories on the
Yeah.
ex-girlfriend, just memories of the lip balm.
Of the lip balm, yes, yeah, exactly. And probably
I
just like
love Dr. Pepper.
You're just squeezing it into your
yes.
mouth.
Dr. Pepper with some whiskey.
Oh man,
Okay.
I'm straight edge over here. For
Oh, yeah.
real. That's
Yeah.
probably also why people think I'm into the punk scene. Because I'm straight edge.
Oh yeah, that's more punk. Yeah,
Look the way I do.
the pop punk kids are the drunk ones. The
Wait,
punk
for
kids
real?
are-
Yeah, every pop punk kid I
Man.
know is a drunk.
Hey, you got to get into that hardcore straight edge scene.
I
like
honestly, I
Rancid.
didn't drink as much until these guys were until these guys introduced
I
me
never
to.
gave you a drink.
You
Forced a drink on you.
Well, you
It
made.
was a one time.
He makes really, really good drinks, so I could not drink around those guys. I feel like the band that I'm in now is a completely new band because nobody drinks, nobody parties,
It is a new band.
but it's not. It's still the same band. It's just different people.
I mean, yes, it is
It's a new band.
completely different lineup.
That's true. Yeah.
Okay, we're getting into an hour and 10 minutes. We do have two, so like we're gonna start wrapping up.
Cool.
I know we barely touched on these
Wrapping up,
4
am I right?
episodes. Wrap it up, baby.
Wrap it up.
TC gave me as a present on a podcast a condom, and I said, I do
Oh.
not need this, you weirdo.
You have a vasectomy.
I know. She then, hey, listen to What the Hell Mouth, episode 4, to hear the full story of that. Okay, there is a part at the end of the first episode we watched
Wait. I have a question.
Yes, what's up?
So he assembled the entire bazooka, right?
Yes.
But then he just teleported it to where it was.
He
to
used
where it
key
needed to-
power.
He threw it out of the window.
So he
With
doesn't
key
want to
power.
waste the key power to get
put
it
it
from A
together?
to B.
I don't know,
And
guys. Remember,
I'm telling
there's,
you,
That
Amazon.
was so weird.
Well,
there's no exposition.
what I wanted to touch more base on was on the evil
Button
kid.
Boy?
Button Boy.
Yeah,
Button
please don't even try to say his name. I will bleep that out. We just call him Button Boy on here.
Okay.
I said from the beginning we will never say his real name.
Why?
Oh, but we just want to call him Button Boy.
Oh,
He's
okay.
covered in
Yeah.
buttons.
He is covered in buttons.
What's up with Button Boy and Cow?
Okay, so
Cow.
uh, he was
I'm gonna call him
tasked.
Caillou.
Caillou sad. That's the show Caillou. That's all the show is. Caillou sad.
Because like I was thinking that they must be probably like twin brother, like brothers somehow, and like it's not gonna get revealed until later on.
Ooh.
I don't know, guys.
He's got a face thingy going on.
You're getting
had
red.
blush.
So, in the beginning, Button Boy is tasked with killing the Kiba Ranger. It doesn't matter who, technically not killing, stopping the Kiba Ranger from becoming a thing. It was a sword in the stone type deal.
Gotcha.
They had to find the sword and destroy the sword. And then Shotham, who is Button Boy's father, gets in the way, and then there's this complete back and forth. So Button Boy feels the need to still kill Ko because he was tasked with that, and now has just developed this intense hatred and nemesis attitude towards him. And it's only because he's trying to prove himself to the Gorma Senate and the Gorma Emperor that he can be a valid asset to the Gorma. That's it.
So it's like a reverse Anakin type deal.
I have no idea.
Yes, I don't know.
To explain.
From Star Wars, like, you know how he was trying to become a Jedi, and Jedi orders like, no, you can't. You're too old. And
Okay. Yes. Yep. Exactly.
Okay.
That's a good analogy.
Star Wars is like the one thing that I can always reference to.
I was like, because he killed children? What are you talking about?
No.
So I just didn't know specifically which Anakin you were talking
Oh
about.
yeah, no. When he was like trying to become a Jedi, and they're like, no, you're too old. You're not good enough.
Well, I thought they said, we're pretty sure you're going to murder children if you become a Jedi. That's what I thought
They
it was.
were wrong.
Hatred in you, I sense.
Yes.
Something like that.
Yeah, there's darkness. Get it out of here.
Yeah.
The Sith Lords. All I know about, I'm deeply invested in specific extended universe stuff, which is Dark Forces, Jedi Knights, Return of the Sith. No, it wasn't that. Like Mysteries of the Sith. It was an expansion pack to Jedi Knights.
Huh.
And Jedi Knights 2, Jedi Academy.
I love Jedi Academy. It's one of my favorite games.
Have you played Dark Forces 2 Jedi Knights?
No.
Oh, it's amazing.
Is it?
Play it.
Okay.
It was like the precursor to Academy. It's so good.
That's awesome. Yeah.
My brother, sister, and I played it for hours and hours and hours. We had a thick ass guidebook.
Yeah.
It had all the cheat codes, so you could do fly mode, God mode, get infinite ammunition, change the color of your lightsaber. It was real cool, Monse.
I like how a lot of the old games like that always had God mode, and the cheat was usually just you type in God mode.
Yeah, I don't remember what it was on that. I think you had to since it was a game, you had to hold down shift and type in some huge thing.
Yeah.
But hey, that guidebook had everything, baby. Oh, I dropped my pen, but I don't need it.
I miss the days with guidebooks.
I wanted to start collecting guidebooks for games that I love.
I have DK64 and what else do I have? I have Pokemon Stadium for some reason.
Yeah, I have Final Fantasy 8 and 9, which 8 I brought as show and tell when I was in elementary. I said, this is the greatest thing ever created. This book is greater than any book ever in existence, holy text or otherwise. I didn't say that as a kid. I wish I would have been that cool. Kids would have been like, yeah, James, you're so edgy. Yeah.
I didn't even know what Final Fantasy was until probably 10 years ago.
I still don't know what it is.
Yeah, you do.
I've never played it.
It's a fantasy that is the last one.
But there's 20 of them.
Yeah.
And when does it end?
It doesn't.
It
Which
doesn't.
one is the final
It just
one?
keeps going.
It's a fantasy.
There was a Eternal Ring. It was for PlayStation 2, one of the launch titles. And it said, this is a fantasy that isn't final. And even as a kid, I was thinking, shots fired, guys, by Eternal Rings, by the developers of Shadow Tower, which had in the back of the game, this was in stores, it said, the evil demons are here to rape your souls. And yes, on the back of a
I'm surprised they got away with that.
I know. It was, 97, so they didn't care. No one was woke back then. Guys in 90s, get woke. Be okay with the LGBTQ community.
Yes.
And guess what? Yeah, it's that long now. Back then, it was just L and G. But guess what? There's more than that, people in the 90s. If you are in the 90s right now and listening to this, please let us know. Let us know how you figured out how the fuck to do that. None of this is getting cut. Baby. Okay, so I was going to say there is major foreshadowing at the end of the first episode we watched. I won't say why it's foreshadowing, but watching it back, it shattered my brain. I'm going to tell Nicole about it, and she's going to say, holy fuck, how did we miss that on the first watch through? She'll also say, hey, James, I haven't seen that episode because I wasn't there for all the first watch through. Okay, what else do we have? I don't know. I think I had some quotes. Okay, so the turtle, we know, hated war and loved peace, and then Monse said, yeah, as any turtle would. Hey guys, turtles love peace.
They do.
Also, Byakuya says Ko is his partner. Hey guys, you're real progressive. On previous episodes, we've established that Monse thinks Kazu is the bee's
Dreamy.
knees.
Yeah.
And I said, oh, wait until you see him in these episodes. Oh, he's helping an old lady with a ramen stand. That's great.
True.
And then I said, wait until you figure out why. And she said, oh, you are right. I melted. She was like, Alexa, my loins. That's from another podcast, probably. From I'll Get There. Listen to I'll Get There,
but
guys.
that was Courtney saying it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, it was us saying it about Courtney.
Fair.
Courtney's not saying stuff like that. Her
Yes,
mom
she
listens.
does.
She can't swear, remember? We had
Loins isn't a swear
we had to turn fuck, marry, kill into finger, marry, kill.
No, it was hug, marry, kill.
No, it's I actually found a more PG-13 version of finger, marry, kill. Fondle, marry, kill.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't think she would fondle in front of her mom.
You mean, I mean not in front of her mom. You sick nasty. No one's fondling anyone in front of their mom unless it's underneath sheets.
Oh my God.
And
Like,
hey,
next.
your ex-girlfriend in I'm not going to say what grade because
Oh my God.
hey,
I'm
guess
sorry,
what? Marge knew I was running around. I love saying this. So I was out and about as a teenager, but as long my parents knew I wasn't doing drugs. So I was fine to do whatever I wanted because my brother and sister were doing lots and lots of drugs, huffing that Freon straight from the air conditioner. So they would say, hey, what'd you do this weekend? And I'd say, man, me and my boys were just smoking meth after meth, man. We got high as hell. And they would just laugh it off and say, oh, that's funny. But if they knew what I was really trying to do, I was just trying to go around, feel tit and finger a bunch of people. That was my teenage. Also making tons of beats during the week. Oh man, I would start a beat on Monday, finish it on Tuesday, and guess what? In between, I was on AIM jacking off.
Oh my.
I reveal so much on this podcast.
Yeah, you do.
I'm cool with it. That's what's bringing the people back.
You have mail.
Ooh, that's an AIM reference.
Yeah.
Monse was too old to be on AIM.
I don't even remember my AIM like away message. I can't remember.
Oh, my away message was always
lyrics.
changing.
Yeah.
Oh, mine was usually promoting people on MySpace.
Nice.
Ew.
Saying
Nice.
like, oh man, you got to check out Swill. You know, sick white ignorant lowlifes. They're a great hardcore rap band from
Sounds
Detroit.
like it.
Oh man, you got to check out all the roster from Murder House. I'm looking at a poster that shows it right now. Troubled Minds, Mental Ward, Demonic, The Downriver Rat, Icarus, Wayne Dub. You got to check them out. Wolfpack Nation was also on there at the time. Those other bands are not part of, if you're looking at that poster and saying, James, how come you're not mentioning Project Born, Scum, Sectanic, Razakel, or Death Foretold? They weren't on Murder House. They were on either independent, lyrical snuff productions, or hey, you gotta go with Serial Killing Records. We do a bit, 2 bits every single episode. This is what we're gonna end on. Well, plugs is what we'll end on. Monse has so much to plug.
Oh yeah.
So every Dairanger have a star power. You guys didn't see it much in these episodes, but Ryo's the fire star. He shoots fire. Reen is the wind star. You have a gravity star, time star, and phantom star. So if you were a ranger, what would your star be, and what color of ranger would you be?
Can you explain the time in the phantom one? Like,
okay, so the time is he can manipulate time. He can go forward in time, reverse time, stop time. The phantom, very hard to explain. Kind of brings them into a phantom verse where it's just black all around, like a black box theater, but with fog on it. And you see like someone on a bike, opacity level again, like at 50%, zoom past someone and sparks fly out of them. One time he had a airplane fly at someone. Maybe a train. There's been a train zooms at someone, sparks fly. And then gravity, he can lift people up or lift himself up. Defy the laws of gravity, Edward Newton.
I would probably do the gravity.
No, make up
my own.
No, you're making up your own one.
I'll go first.
Oh, this is
I'll
gonna
go
be a while.
first.
You've already said one.
I know, but I can make a new one.
Okay, yeah, hell yeah.
Let me do what I want. I'll be the laryngitis star.
Yeah. what would your powers be?
Making people's voices go away.
And that would be great for a monster who
Imagine you can change people's voices.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
all of a sudden
pretty
in order to use their weapon, they have to have voice command. Hey, guess what? You changed it up.
Can't. Yeah.
I would do I don't know what I would call it, but it would probably be like the ability to make people laugh themselves to death, kind of like how they do in Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Hell yeah.
Ooh.
I think it'd be pretty funny to have a power that, because nobody does like the comedy angle of anything. It's just like, you know, like fire, water, whatever. But
so
like
you're gonna fake comedy and make them laugh for real.
Yeah, exactly. you could literally like tell the worst joke and it'll make them laugh themselves to death. I think that would be a cool one.
I have an idea for the name, the Chuckle Star.
Chuckle Star? There you go.
And what color ranger would you be?
Let's see.
Any color you want.
What would be a good color for laughter? You know, laughter makes you feel kind of warm. I would say probably like orange.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, orange is my favorite color too, so that also kind of plays right into that.
How about
Chuckle Star.
you, Sir Gonzo of Berwyn? I mean, if you don't want people knowing where you live, I can bleep that out.
Berwyn.
We're both from Berwyn.
I've been thinking, but honestly, like as long as I can fly, I think weather to be able. I want to be Storm. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to be Storm.
Hell yeah.
Control the weather and still be able to fly. And then
The Trickle Star.
and this is where I die of.
Who is
Laughter.
the Drizzle?
The Drizzler. Jesus.
The Drizzler.
And then for color, I mean, I've always liked the scheme for the Silver Ranger in space, so I'm gonna go with that.
Hell yeah. But what do you want to name your star? The Weather Star?
It's Storm. Let's just call it Stormy.
The Storm Star.
There you
Stormy.
go.
Hell yeah.
I
like
still like
Stormy.
the Trickle Star.
Trickle.
It's like
Storm
trickling
Star.
a little bit of water on it.
The Heavy Trickle Star. Because it is a storm.
The star is just like extremely heavy too.
The steady Trickle
The
Star.
steady stream star.
Ooh.
Tom
That sounds like it's
How about the Tom
peeing.
Skilling
I
Star?
don't know why.
The skilling star.
Yeah. We got it, guys. And then we do one more.
Did it.
The Amy Freeze Star.
So most of the time, all the Gorma's names are a noun and then a profession or title. So if you guys were a Gorma following that logic, so if you were, you know, like a guy in a suit type
The Base
monster.
Jackal.
The Base Jackal?
Nice.
That's fucking
That
dope.
was really quick.
I'm gonna go with that.
So what? Explain it. Just a little bit.
The Base Jackal, all right? It's a jackal.
Yeah.
I didn't get that far into the thinking about it.
Just okay.
I just came up with the name. The
Base Jackal.
Base Jackal. All right. Its powers got to be like powers of like tremors, like because you know beat.
Hell
bass.
yeah. So just a jackal with a bass guitar.
There we go.
Okay.
Perfect.
Hell yeah. That's
Sweet.
perfect. That
Nice.
really is dope. Nicole draws these eventually. So that will eventually be a full colored nice drawing that you could
Awesome.
buy on Redbubble. Mine was the hamburger manager. Hers was the glitter witch.
That was the tinsel witch.
Oh, the tinsel,
Tinsel
witch.
tinsel witch.
Okay.
What did that entail?
I don't know. It was Christmas, I think, or was it Halloween?
Yeah, it was more around Halloween.
It was around Halloween. I just like glittery shit.
I think
don't know.
because we said this episode won't be coming out on Halloween, and you said, "Oh, it'll be more towards Christmas." Tinsel witch
Yeah,
then.
yeah.
So you just mashed the two up together.
I mashed them.
The cover killer.
The what?
The cover killer.
The cover killer?
Yeah. Anytime somebody was playing in a cover band, dude would come around and like strum his guitar, and it would just like Soundwave take out the cover band.
So you just.
But it's
be
only
playing-
cover bands. They only attack cover. He only attacks cover band.
Explain how this person looks in just one sentence, please.
Okay. I'm trying to think of a good way to explain it. All right. So like he's this like it's like gray up here on the chest.
I mean, you don't need to just. I need to know if this is just a man with a
He kind of
guitar.
looks like the dude from God of War.
Here.
But he has
Let
a
me,
guitar.
let me
Oh,
explain it to
yes.
you. It's a kid from the scene who goes around just
No,
playing
no, no.
Sugar We're Going Down swinging
No,
all day,
no.
every day. That's all it is. right?
That's the cover bands that he's killing
No, that's the one song he plays.
to kill off the cover bands.
Yes,
All right. Yeah. There you
right?
go.
Oh, he has to. No, this is great. You know how when you're
He kind of looks like the blonde chick from Scott Pilgrim.
What? I was thinking I was thinking Kratos. Like
Kratos.
I like that.
Okay, this is a scene kid.
So
Kratos as a scene kid. There you go.
Oh my god.
You know when you're 180 degrees out of phase, so your guy is completely playing exactly what they're playing to make it sound like they're playing nothing.
Yeah.
All right.
Exactly like that. Yeah. Speakers
like
on his
my idea
shoulders
better.
too. Yeah,
Hell
speakers
yeah.
on his shoulders.
I like this.
Yeah.
So God of War guy with
Speakers on his shoulders.
speakers on his shoulders.
He's like
just
huge, like off riff dude.
Or can he walk around with the amplifier
Oh
from his
yeah.
belt loop?
No, but he has the speakers up here still. Yeah. He's like a one-man band basically.
he has a guitar too,
Yeah,
right?
he's got the guitar,
Okay.
yeah.
Hell yeah. This was great. Do you guys have anything you want to plug or any final words? This is your time.
Twitch.tv/the Quarter Eaters. We stream once or twice a week depending on what we're doing. And then the YouTube channel doesn't have an HTML or have its own like URL yet. So
Subscribe to them. They need
subscribe to the
100
Quarter Eaters.
subscribers to get that custom one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So
We'll
subscribe
have
to the Quarter Eaters.
a hyperlink in the description
Awesome.
for you.
Yeah. So Quarter Eaters. What else did I miss?
All right, Quarter Eaters. Did you do Instagram, Facebook, Twitch?
Yeah, Instagram. Instagram, Twitter is our Twitter is Quarter Eaters HQ because somebody took Quarter Eaters, so whatever. Instagram is Quarter Eaters, just plain Quarter Eaters.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so
And
go
then-
like our stuff,
yeah.
Penny Munchers.
Yeah, we call our fans Panty
Since
Munchers.
you
so-
dropped your band,
Yeah.
I am actually in a new band, punk band, and we are the Freedom Paradox. We'll be playing some shows soon, so I'd like to put that out there.
Hell yeah. Do you have a Facebook or anything?
Yeah, Facebook, the Freedom Paradox.
Okay, awesome. That'll be linked in the show notes as well. Hey, and if any of your band members ever want to turn over to rap music, I'm very cheap for recording.
Perfect.
Good to know.
Monse, you got anything?
No.
On Twitter, @_Monse. Also, check out I'll Get There, maybe.
If it comes back.
It will come back because I'll keep hounding you guys.
You can follow me on Twitter too. I'm at TTY and Mike.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
For your
Follow 'em.
band?
For
For
the band,
life.
it's at TTY and IL.
Oh, no, I
For
was
me-
saying that's an acronym for your band.
Oh yeah. Talk to you never. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hey guys, listen to I'll Get There with Monse. Listen to This Movie's Gay with my non-hetero friend Corwin. We're talking about LGBTQ movies. It's great. Check it out every Monday. Check out What the Hell Mouth. That's a new podcast with TC and Anissa. We're watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I've never seen it. TC loves it. Anissa hates it. That's our dynamic. It's also, you could call it Barely Speakin' Buffy because we barely talk about it. Check out Marshland Monster. It's on YouTube. Go on Facebook. I post all my videos and stuff there.
Do it.
That's my rap music stuff. I've come up with two conclusions. Either you'll listen to it, you'll love it, you'll think I'm great, have no desire to listen to it again. Or you listen to it, love it, always listen to it, you downloaded it, you're never telling me that you listened to it. So fucking tell me you listened to it. In the
James,
show notes.
I listened to it.
Yeah. In the show notes, there is a link to all of my CDs to download completely for free. I don't charge for them. I just want you to listen to them and say that I'm a quality rapper. Because
True.
after 13 years, that's really all I want to be said to
Aw.
me.
So humble.
I know. Just tell me, guys.
You're a quality rapper.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I want to hear it from strangers
like
too, though.
Like a great value rapper.
Yeah.
A great value, like
The greatest value.
that's Walmart's brand.
Walmart rapper.
Hey, I'll take it. Walmart is a $1 billion company.
Yeah.
That's
There you
true.
go.
Hell yeah.
True.
Hey guys, thank you so much for listening. Rate, subscribe, all of that stuff. Also check out Ranger Command, Power Hour. Check out Power Playthrough. They're Power Ranger / Sentai podcasts. They're great. Check out The Bots That Morph. They redubbed Juko B-Fighter, which is the source material for what became Beetleborgs. They're from Chicago. They're great people, improv comedians. They're fucking hilarious. It's an amazing show. It's on Vimeo for free. Yeah, Vimeo, not Venmo.
Is that how it is?
Yes. So check them out. Also, check out Mostly Sketchin' Sentai. That's where we draw the Gorma, Nicole and I. It's videos. We do that. Then it goes on RedBubble where you can buy her designs. Check out her stuff. I need to plug her stuff. Darling Homebody on Etsy and Instagram. She sells awesome artwork and crafts. They're great. Check out our webcomic, Crumb Bums Comic, on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr. It's a talking cat comic written by me, illustrated by Nicole. It's hilarious. Check it, baby. And I think that's all I have. Thank you guys very much for being here.
Thanks for having
us.
Check out their Twitch streams, guys.
Do it.
They're
Readers.
They're also playing Smash Brothers sometimes, I bet.
We have been.
Yeah, we have been.
For N64, I was going to say Super Nintendo.
On the Switch.
On the Switch.
Oh, man, they're playing Project M on GameCube.
Go onto our Facebook, take Mike's friend code, challenge us on Smash.
Yeah.
Oh, man, they're going to squash you with Cloud, guys.
The only Final Fantasy character in the whole game.
Hey, guys, my name's James.
Mike.
This is Gonzo.
Not Nicole.
And we've been Mostly Speakin' Sentai. You want to redo that?
I mean, up to you. Mostly
And-
speaking, Sentai.
Hey, guys,
You should
see
leave it
you
like that.
guys tomorrow or next week, I mean. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
And then the intro goes ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba, brrrr.
I feel like I'm going through puberty.
That's the title of the episode.
Except this won't be in. You should have saved that.
Man.
This won't be in there.
It could be.
Yeah, it'll be a blooper, baby. It's at the end of the
There
show.
we go.
This has been a Marshland Media production, produced by James McCullum. For more content, please visit mlmpod.com. To support our network and have access to exclusive podcasts, head over to patreon.com/MLMpod and sign up today.